Chapter 1. The Fundamentals of Networking. In this chapter, we will discuss the fundamentals of the following networking concepts. A. TCP, IP, Transmission Control Protocol, and Internet Protocol. B. OSI, or Open Systems Interconnection. We will also cover basic concepts about computer networking to give you a big-picture view of the various types of computer networks and how they are utilized by homes and businesses. There are two types of people who use computer networking today, the network user and the network engineer. The user is the person who utilizes the computer network for personal or business use. The network engineer is the person who builds the network for the user or the business to use. You are the latter. The responsibility of the network engineer is to develop and choose the best networking model for the business. Networking models are based on devices working together in the most efficient manner, following a certain set of rules developed by the network engineer. What are network models? Network models are like the blueprint of a house or building. A blueprint is an architectural plan for bringing together all the building materials required to make a house or building. In much the same way, the network model identifies and lays out all the materials a network engineer requires to create a functional computer network that will service a company and provide all its communication and connectivity needs. Not only does the network model identify the hardware required to build the computer network, it also lists down the rules for utilizing the computer network. The How-to-Use Guide for an Established Computer Network of the Company. Figure 1.1 below shows the most basic computer networking configuration, the use of the Internet at home. Based on this figure, we understand that there are two possible technology sources of Internet connection at home: the Ethernet cable connected to the Digital Subscriber Line, or DSL, and Wireless Local Area Network, or Wireless LAN, or LAN, connected to the DSL, most popularly referred to as Wi-Fi. Just like at home, a small business can be connected to the Internet via the same technology sources. PCs get Internet connectivity via the Ethernet cable which connects the computer to the router or the network. With the Ethernet cable, the DSL Internet connection is stable and strong, but it does not allow the user to move around since the PC is affixed to the cable. The wireless LAN or Wi-Fi, on the other hand, provides more mobility to the user since the Internet connection is wireless. Either way, LAN, Wi-Fi, and DSL are the most common Internet technology available for the network engineer to choose from and utilize in order to build a computer network for a company. In the Internet technology world, there are two types of computer networks. Enterprise network. This comprises the computer networks found in big companies and corporations. This particular type of computer network can be connected together via a combination of all three Internet technologies: Ethernet cable, wireless LAN, and Wi-Fi. The company PCs can be connected through Ethernet cable while visitors are allowed Internet access via Wi-Fi connection. Small Office Home Office, or SOHO, network. This is the computer network found in homes used for small businesses. Although the scale for SOHO networks is not as big as it is for companies and corporations, home offices can opt to use all three Internet technologies for their computer network if that is their preference. The only difference with the enterprise network would be the number of computers that are connected in the network. Networking model of TCP, IP, and OSI. A networking model is also called networking architecture and networking blueprint. A networking model is considered as the manual for the computer network. It covers the rules and regulations on how the computer network is supposed to function. The networking model discusses in great detail each specific function of the network. In theory, the work of the network engineer is building a networking model or networking architecture for the corporation the network engineer is a part of. It's not impossible for a network engineer to build a networking architecture from scratch. It can be done. In fact, in the 1970s, it was the practice of most businesses. These days, however, the landscape has changed because the Internet technology industry already developed a standard networking model called the TCP/IP. It is the foundation for all networking architecture.